All right, hello everybody, and welcome to On Air Live with South by Southeast. Thank you everybody for being here, and thank you to Old Time Tap and Poco Picoso for being here with us. Thank you guys. We have a live crowd today for Hannah Unsalted. So if anybody has any questions, come up. We can have a mic for you. You can ask all the questions you want. We will also be taking comments in the Facebook Live. So make sure to join live, and we will be live with Hannah Unsalted. So go ahead, Hannah, and take it away.
Thank you. Sun drowns herself in the lake every evening. Just get up and rise each morning. She lights Thank you. So that was called The Sun's Rage, and I wrote it. I don't even know how I came up with that idea, but it's about loving somebody and not being able to be with them, whether it's like they're too far away, you met at the wrong time, but I thought that the sun and the moon was a good analogy for that because they are never together at the same time, and when they are, it's only for a short while. So. All right. All right, this song is called Get Clean. This one? All right. So, this is written about a friend that fell into using meth and he destroyed his whole life. And I wrote it for him, and I hope he hears it, and I hope it makes him feel like shit and change his life. Honestly, it's supposed to be a wake-up call song, so it's meth seems to be a pretty heavy thing these days, so I've watched a lot of people destroy their lives, and I'm tired of watching that. I'm tired of there being no help for addiction. Sorry. It's just it's a hard thing to watch someone that's that close to you destroy their entire life for something that is not even probably fun for them at that point. But this is called Get Clean. One day you're about to break. Sorry, I messed that up a little bit.
I do have a comment that I would like to ask. Or I'm sorry, question. Virtual comments. If anybody has any questions, put them in the comments. If anybody wants to ask any questions, feel free to come over here. We could get you a microphone if you want to ask anything.
John Peters is not allowed to ask questions.
Okay, exclusions for one person. But my question is, what is your inspiration? It feels like these are life stories, personal, like
Yeah.
very vulnerable type things.
Very.
So what makes you be that kind of a musician to open up and, you know?
It honestly, it helps healing. It helps healing trauma and heartbreak and any bad feeling that has come up. And it's one of the only things that's ever really helped actually heal me. And like, it's hard to put it out into the world and
For sure.
let people hear that.
It's therapeutic almost,
It is.
in a sense.
All music. I mean, music has saved my life so
Yeah.
many times.
It's amazing. The songs are amazing. They're really good. I really feel the connection with what you
Thank
were putting
you.
out. So I appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me. All right, so this next song, I don't know why I named it Poem for Friends, but I was on tour this summer, and I was in North Carolina, and I was at my buddy's house. I don't know what he was doing. He was somewhere. So I was just writing music, and I kind of missed my friends, and I felt a little homesick, and also my ADHD was going wild, so I wrote this, and it kind of turned out to be a song describing how my ADHD brain works, if that makes sense. So it's kind of all over the place. Ever hear the saying, the devil's been his wife? That's when it's raining and sunny outside. That's how my life feels Thank you. Small little note. The end, the end verse of that song, the "Try That in a Small Town," is definitely a bash at Jason Aldean's "Try That in a Small Town," because there was a. So I played a house show at my buddy's house, and literally everything that he said, he kept saying, "Try that in a small town." Kind of just stuck in my head, and I don't know, inside joke that the world now knows. All right, I'm gonna try to play the banjo. I'm gonna make sure it's in tune. I'm sorry.
So, Hannah, I do have a comment on the Facebook Live. I have a Corey. I can't say his last name. I'm sorry. Dupuy. He says, "Tell Hannah, great job." So everybody can hear you. Everybody thinks you're doing good things. Thank you, Corey. Hannah says, "Thank you, Corey." She's not by her mic right now, so that's okay. But yeah, if anybody else has any questions here, feel free to come on up, or if just tap me on the shoulder. You don't even have to be on camera. We can get all these people back here. We're just trying to take up some time while Hannah tunes her banjo here. So, this is our first episode of this season for our on air with South by Southeast. This is the first time that we've been at Old Time Tap for on air. So thank you to Jason for having us. Jason?
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you to Poco Picoso. They're out back, so if anybody is hungry, they do have hamburgers. Their menu is on the table.
I'm really struggling.
Make sure to check out them because their hamburgers are delicious. And I've already had one, so I don't think I can have another.
You could.
I mean, I could, but then I'd be stuffing my face on camera, and I don't think anybody would like to see that.
You would be surprised. There's a lot of people that are into ASMR.
People are going to have to pay for that one. I can't do that for free.
It's a new idea.
You can catch that on our OnlyFans.
South by Southeast Eats.
I think this on air just took a turn.
We'll have to put that link later.
I cannot stand people eating.
I can't
on a
either because it's
microphone.
like
It makes me cringe
it's
so
like
bad.
you can hear the sounds and no.
Just the sound of chewing in
I'm
general
sure, like
is
you said, people probably have a thing for
They
it.
do. It's weird.
It's just not me.
Why would you like that? Like, hey, babe, chew with your mouth open. So, this song is called Molly Dear, and it's not about anyone, but my friend Molly has a very Irish name, and it's a good folk song soundy name, so I just kind of went with it and made this up, and I don't know if the banjo even sounds good because I have zero experience playing it. And this is my first time playing it live, so I apologize in advance. Oh, Molly dear, haven't felt this way in quite some time. Oh, Molly dear. smiling. Oh, Molly dear, I'll see you in a while. And oh, Molly dear, think I made a mistake. Oh, Molly dear, you gave my earth a shake. Something I said I'd never do. But what do I got to lose? Oh, what do I got to lose? Something in your heart that keeps me coming back to you. Something I said I'd never do. Oh, what do I got to lose? What do I got to lose? Something in your heart that keeps me coming back to you. Thank you.
Okay, Hannah, so we did have a question from the crowd. They were a little too shy to come on up. But they did ask, what made you want to start playing and how long have you been playing?
What made me start playing was my mother had a silver tone guitar in the basement when I was a kid, and I always would pretend to play it, and I was made to take piano lessons, and I didn't want to take those, so I didn't care about it. And I kind of wish I did, because I would love to be able to play piano now. But I remember like asking my parents when I was 14 or 15 if I could take guitar lessons, and they were hesitant because I didn't continue on with piano. But it was something that I really wanted to do, and from there, I think I took lessons for like maybe a year. I don't really remember. But I started playing music at church, which is very ironic now. But but yeah, I did that for a while, and then I would write poems and stuff here and there. And then I don't know. I've always written stuff. It wasn't always music, though. And then probably 2015 is when I really started writing more music and taking it more seriously and playing open mics. And my friend Kyle passed away, and that really started me playing music in a more serious way, like my own music, because he made me want to play music, and I figured even though he's gone, he would want me to still play music, so that really sparked that. What was the other question?
It was, how long have you been playing?
Well,
too?
since like 14, but I mean, seriously, like doing shows and stuff, probably just like since right after COVID. Honestly, I met a group of people in a Lost Dog Street Band fan page group, and we all started playing music together, and we did like it was called Traveling Folk Show, and we did a little tiny tour all together, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever done, and I got to spend a week or two with some of the best people that I've ever met, so.
I got a question. What are some of your like influences? Like, who do you idolize, musicians wise?
Lost Dog Street Band, definitely. Willie Carlisle, Local Honeys, Grateful Dead, The Beatles, The Who, all of those old time. The Band is one of my favorites. There's so many. But like folk musician wise, Willie Carlisle and Lost Dog Street Band, like those types of musicians play real country and real folk, and they do real storytelling, and I love that. It's not the mainstream, like the things that they write about they've actually lived through, and I think that's what helps me write things like that.
We did have one more question, and it was about the banjo. It was mainly about the design
Oh, yeah.
that's on there. They noticed that there was some drawings on there.
Yeah.
They wanted to know a little bit more about that.
So my good friend Gwen in Ohio draws on all of her husband's banjos, and I got that banjo as a gift when I was on tour, and I wanted a cool drawing that represented Lake Michigan and things that I love. So she drew me a great blue heron sitting on a tree branch in front of Lake Michigan. Very talented artist. She does really cool paintings and drawings and writes cool stories. Also, it took me a really long time to figure out how to say Corey Dupuy's last name, so don't feel bad.
So it's not just me.
I had to ask him. I had to ask him how to say it. It's French. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I was gonna say like Depew, but I was like, no, because then that would be an EW.
I thought it was
so
Dupuy.
confused.
So
Sorry, Corey.
I'm gonna move this. I don't think we need to double mic the guitar. So actually, this next song is called "Shipwrecks and Cold Hands," and it's like my ode to Lake Michigan, which is also where the Unsalted comes from, the unsalted and shark-free, because it's like an ocean, and it's better than the ocean. So if you've never been to Lake Michigan, you're missing out. But I find a lot of peace, and I've found a lot of peace in Michigan, camping and being on the lake and being in the lake. So that's what this is about. Shipwrecks and cold hands. Keep her a while and hold her heart safe in your hands. It's chaos in my head since her heart started fighting my brain. She's full of beautiful rage. Vengeful and calm, my friend, you won't last long. For good intentions pave the road to hell. Thank you. It's definitely out of tune.
So while Hannah is tuning, I do want to remind everybody here that we have Poco Pocoso out and back for hamburgers. They have delicious hamburgers, pasta salad. They didn't make their own chips, but they got chips too. I've already had a burger. We talked about this earlier.
Are those chips unsalted?
Low sodium, perhaps. On my merch thing, like with all the prices, my list, it says all items are low sodium on the bottom.
Oh yeah, and Hannah, how can everybody find you on your social medias? If anybody wants to look you up on any kind of music platforms that you may have your music out on?
Yeah, so my Sink or Swim album is on all streaming networks. It's on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, all that. And then it's on weird ones that I don't even know or have ever heard of. Yeah, Deezer. So there's like 20 million of them. I don't know. DistroKid distributes it and I pay them. But and then Instagram is at Hannah Unsalted, and then Facebook is Hannah Unsalted. And TikTok is Hannah Unsalted, but I'm really, really bad at TikTok, so I don't know if you want to watch that. You can try.
It's okay. We are too. We don't really use our TikTok. It's just
Yeah.
there so that we have it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Somehow we lost the camera. I might have had to gray balance again.
What's my time? Like two more songs?
This is your show. We're just living in it.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna do this song. It's called Jen, and I wrote it when me and one of my friends were struggling. Both of us were struggling, and we were drinking gin and river wine, which I make out of gin. And it's just about like camping at my grandma's camper and hanging out and being weird and drinking gin. It's also my most listened to song. I wish you could save my soul. I think it disappeared long ago. See the look on your face when I need Thank you. So I'll also have that first song that I played, The Sun's Rage, that will be, I don't have a date yet, but that will be coming out on Spotify. It's a live recording, and it will also be coming out with a video. So that I'll figure out a date soon. I'm still working on copyright stuff, but yeah. And then there's 2 other ones, but those are not finished yet. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more. This is another song off my album Sink or Swim. It's called Mountains. me. Thank you. I really did lose my girlfriend because I drank too much with my best friend. That was my bad.
So, Hannah, we do have a question in the comments from Facebook. I have one from Midwestern MRS or Mrs.
Mrs.
She asks, can you tell us a little about your writing process?
Oh, God.
In short form?
I don't know. Yeah, it is really, I don't know. It's really sporadic. Like, I'll think of something and then I type it into my phone and then I think of other things and I put it in my phone or I write it down or I put it in my computer, wherever. I write it down and I don't know, eventually it all just kind of comes together. So there's like 20 different things being written at once because I have massive ADHD and I can't focus on one thing at once. So I don't know, there's sometimes where I can write 5 songs in a day and sometimes when I don't write any for a long time, but that's pretty much all I do. Tune this one more again.
So just to, while Hannah is tuning, just a reminder to everybody again, there is food here from Poco Picoso. And I just want to thank everybody else for being here as well. Thank you. And
Yeah,
if you could see behind me, there is members of the Artisan Fire. That was one of our bands from last year, from last season.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh, and him too. Him too.
Thanks for coming, guys.
But also thank you to Old Time Tap and Jason and everybody here that is a local, a regular, whoever else is here. Thank you guys for being here too. Hannah, you said you had one more left, so
Yeah.
give us a little idea about what this one's going to be about.
All right, this is a tough one. It's called Chelsea, and so my friend Chelsea passed away a little over a year ago, and that was one of the most fucked up things that I think has ever happened in my life in the way of losing someone. And I know it was fucked up for her mom and her friends and everybody. She struggled with addiction for a long time, and a lot of us watched her struggle with it, and a lot of us tried to help her. And it eventually took her life. And fentanyl, Amy, goddamn it. It breaks my heart watching somebody try to fix themselves and try to get help and try to be clean, and the system constantly fails people no matter how hard they try. Like, you can't just get off of heroin. I don't know why people think that. That's not a thing. Like, you can't just stop doing something that you're addicted to because there's a reason you're doing it. And there's not help for people. And I watched her struggle for a really long time. And I also, before that started, I really beautiful voice, and I miss her and I miss singing with her, but this song is about watching her struggle and watching her struggle with mental health and eventually succumbing to that. You gotta give me a minute. shaking. Sorry. Her mom is here and her best friend, so that
Of course,
I love
of
you guys.
course.
Thank
It's
you.
understandable.
Rough.
No, you're fine. Well, Hannah, we would like to thank you for being here today. We appreciate everything
you.
that you have brought today. So thank you so much. Again, let everybody know where they can find you so that they can go and listen to all of your wonderful music and where they can find you on social media as well.
Thank you guys. This is definitely, I've never done anything like this. This is a really great experience. And I love that you are doing this. But yeah, Hannah Unsalted basically on all the social medias, all the streaming networks. If you want merch, I have it in the. I hate saying that. I hate trying to push my things, but I have it in my trunk if you want to come by that.
She has merch, everybody. So if anybody wants anything from Hannah, she can bring it out to you. Thank you, everybody, for being here again. Thank you to Old Time Tap. Thank you to Poco Picoso. This is another episode of On Air Live from South by Southeast. Thank you guys for being with us.